Hey everyone, welcome to Room 217 News, your place to find out everything that's going on in our school and in our classroom this week. Well, friends, we are coming to the end. There are just a few more episodes of Room 217 News, but we still have a lot to get done and a lot to do, and I'm looking forward to a really fun week this week. On Wednesday this week, we are taking the Math EOG. And we will be working hard on Monday and Tuesday, reviewing standards that we have learned prior to this time, and just making sure that everyone is well prepared for the upcoming test. Just a few reminders that I gave you last week, the same kind of tips and tricks of what you can do to help apply. Make sure that your child is getting a great night's rest the night before. They're well rested and ready to come to school the next day on Wednesday. Make sure that they're having a good breakfast. I told you the story about how my mom used to take me somewhere maybe a little more special before the test, just to ease my nerves. And then pump them up. You guys did a great job on that. They came in for the reading so very confident. So I hope that you can pump them up just one more time for the math, and encouraging them to do their very best. Testing will begin every morning at 8:30. There's some other testing going on in the building, so please just try to be on time as all week if you can. That will just help our test coordinator and our school be more quiet and less stirred up with other testing going on in our building. But testing for us will begin at 8:30 on Wednesday, so make sure that you're here on time for that, so that your child does not have to take it on the makeup day. A letter did go home this past week about how scores were going to be delayed this year, and if you did not receive that letter, please let me know. I have a few extra copies, and I would be glad to send one to you. Just explaining why scores would be delayed and when you can expect to get the scores back from the EOGs that we've taken, both math and reading. We are going to have a ice cream sundaes for the end of the year this year, and that is going to take place not this coming week, but the week after. And so in the message, in the dojo message, there is a link to a Sign Up Genius. I'm going to provide the ice cream and provide bowls and spoons and then some other things. But I could really use some help with some toppings. So there are different slots for different toppings. And if you're able, I would really appreciate if you could sign up to bring a topping for us, so that we can have the best ice cream sundaes ever to celebrate such a great year that we've had together. And just a reminder, we are coming up on the last day of school. The last day of school is on Thursday, May 27th, and it is a half day, so please plan accordingly. Also, during that last week of school, I am going to hold a very special event that I have every year that I wasn't able to have last year because of COVID. And so just stay tuned for more details on that. It's one of my favorite things that I get to do every single year. Hint, hint, my grandma is working really hard right now on this event. So I'm really excited to share that news coming up with you very soon. But stay tuned for that, because there are a few little details that you will need to know. All right, friends, up next is our Superhero of the Week wheel, where we're going to find out who this week's Superhero of the Week is. A big congratulations to the ice cream. And the ice cream is Keyshawn. Keyshawn has done a fantastic job in our classroom. He has transitioned from Miss Shalava at the start of the fourth 9 weeks, and he has really just adapted well to our classroom and being a part of our community. So a big congratulations to Keyshawn, but a big shout out to everyone. Everyone did such a great job and tried their very hardest on this past week's EOG. And I know that they're going to do the exact same thing this week. Up next is Curriculum Corner. It's going to be a little different because we're kind of coming to the end of the year, but we are still learning, so stay tuned to see what we're learning in our classroom this coming week. Welcome to Curriculum Corner. This is where we're going to talk about what we're going to learn. So this week is kind of an interesting week because we're taking the EOG on Wednesday, and then we're going to just start doing some more entertaining and fun things. So in math, we're reviewing. Monday, Tuesday, review. What you can do at home is help review math facts, multiplication facts, because when you have those facts like that, it makes some of our more difficult problems way easier. So math will be review, and then at the later part of the week, we're just going to do some fun math stations and some additional fact fluency practice. In reading, we are doing a fun unit on Thursday with camping, and all the reading will be about camping and the national parks and all different fun things with that. So that will be reading, and then we're going to do STEM stations for reading on Friday, which will be super, super fun. In science or social studies, we are going to do some really fun stuff. We're going to do some STEM projects. We're going to, one project we're going to do is we're going to build paper airplanes, and so that'll be really, really fun. And so I'm super excited about science this week because I've got a lot of fun stuff planned. And then this coming week in writing, we are continuing to work on those biographies. Students are making great progress with those, and we are planning on having those finished very, very soon. I hope that everyone has a fantastic week. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, always feel free to reach out to me. If not, we'll see you right back here next week for another episode of Room 217 News.